Hi, in this fifth video on investment accounting, we are going to learn how to deal with and journalize cum interest and ex interest sales. This is a copyright video. So copy of this work, editing and re-editing of this video is an offensive act and legally punishable. Welcome you all. We have tried to develop short but detailed video. Wherever it was not possible, we have tried to shorten the length of the video to the possible extent by considering quantum of the contents. So, watch this video completely for better understanding and application. Let us start with an example or illustration on cum interest sales first. On 1st April 2019, Surya Limited had 5,012% debentures at Rs 97 each, face value Rs 100. Interest is payable on 30th June and 31st December every year. On 1st October 2019, the company sold 1,012% debentures at Rs 98 cum interest. Surya Limited closes its books of accounts on 31st March every year. You are required to pass journal entries for the sale with working notes. Now, first of all, we have to note down the date of interest, that is 30th June and 31st December. To calculate the period of accrued interest, from the last date of declaration of interest to the date of sale of the investment, which is 3 months. Let us calculate now accrued interest on the investment sold. So the formula is nominal or face value of investment sold multiplied with percentage of interest, that is interest rate divided by 100 multiplied with the accrued period divided by 12. Since the period of accrued interest is in months, therefore we have divided it by 12. Let us put the figures. We have sold 1,012% debentures. The face value is Rs 100 each. Therefore, 1,000 multiplied by 100, Rs 1 lakh, multiplied by rate of interest is 12%. So 12 by 100 multiplied by period of accrued interest is 3 months. So 3 by 12. Therefore, the amount of accrued interest is Rs 3,000. Now let us calculate cum interest sales price of investment, that is 12% debentures. Very simple. The number of debentures we have sold multiplied by cum interest price per unit. Here in the example, we are selling 1,000 debentures. So 1,000 multiplied by 98 rupees per debenture. So 1,000 multiplied by 98 is equal to 98,000. Let us calculate cost of investment. The formula is cum interest sales price of investment minus amount of interest which is accrued on this number of units we are selling. Here the cum interest price we have already calculated, Rs 98,000. Accrued interest we have already calculated, Rs 3,000. So cost of the investment is Rs 95,000. Now, cum interest sales price of investment we have got Rs 98,000. Accrued interest we have got Rs 3,000. Cost of investment we have calculated Rs 95,000, and we also know the nominal or face value of investment, which is Rs 1 lakh. Now let us go ahead and try to see the journal entries for cum interest sales. Since it is sales, cash bank comes in, therefore bank account debit with cum interest price. Investment goes out, so investment account credit with cum interest price minus accrued interest, that is at cost, to accrued interest with the amount of accrued interest. So already we have know the cum interest sales price, the accrued interest on it, cost of investment and face value of investment. So let us try to journalize the entry in a journal book. We have sold the investment, that is 12% debentures, on 1st October 2019. So we have written 1st October 2019 in the date column. Since cash bank comes in, cash bank account debit with cum interest price. Here the cum interest price is rupees 98,000. Investment goes out. We have 12% debentures, so 12% debentures with cost price. Cost price is rupees 95,000. To accrued interest, we know the accrued interest amount is rupees 3,000. The narration is being 12% debenture sold at cum interest price. Now let us see another example or illustration on X interest sales. On 1st April 2019, Surya Limited had 6,012% government bonds at rupees 95 each with a face value of rupees 100. Interest is payable on 30th June and 31st December. On 1st October 2019, the company sold 1,500 bonds at rupees 96 x interest. Surya Limited closes its books of accounts on 31st March every year. You are required to pass journal entries for the sale with working note. Let us start by noting down the date of interest first, which are 30th June and 31st December, to calculate the period of accrued interest from the last date of declaration of interest up to the date of sale. If we calculate this, the period of accrued interest is 3 months. Now let us calculate accrued interest. As we know the formula, nominal value of investment sold multiplied by rate of interest divided by 100 multiplied by period of accrued interest divided by 12. Let us put the figures. Nominal value is 1,50,000. 1,500 bonds we are selling. The face value is rupees 100. So 1,500 multiplied by 100, rupees 1,50,000. Rate of interest we already know, it is 12. So 12 by 100. And accrued interest period we have calculated 3 months. So 3 by 12. So the amount of accrued interest is rupees 4,500. Let us calculate cost of investment sold or X interest price. In case of X interest price or X interest price sales, the cost of investment is nothing but X interest price. So we will calculate X interest price, number of government bonds sold multiplied by X interest price per bond. Here we have sold 1,500 government bonds at rupees 96 x interest price. So total cost or x interest price of investment sold is rupees 1,44,000. Now we know the nominal or face value of investment, which is 1,50,000. We also know the cost of investment that we have calculated, rupees 1,44,000. And we also know the amount of accrued interest, 4,500. Now let us try to journalize the entries. See the model entry for X interest sales. Since it is sales, cash bank comes in, therefore cash bank account debit at X interest price plus amount of accrued interest. Investment goes out, therefore to investment with only cost, that is X interest price, to accrued interest with the amount of accrued interest. Now we already know the amount of accrued interest 4500, cost of the investment sold is 1,44,000, and nominal value or face value of investment is rupees 1,50,000. Now let us practically record the journal entry in a journal book. We have sold government bonds on 1st October 2019. Since we are selling, cash bank comes in. Therefore, bank account debit with cost plus accrued interest, that is rupees 1,48,500. Investment goes out, so government bond goes out. So 12% government bonds with the amount of cost which is 1,44,000, and to accrued interest rupees 4,500. The narration is, being 12% government bonds are sold at X interest price. Thank you. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and hit the bell icon. Happy learning to you all.